Georgetown comes in as the number 6 seed, as UPIKE the number 3 seed, but both of them have similar records, Charlie. As far as on the season, Georgetown is 20-9, and UPIKE Lady Bears 20-10, but in the conference, it's just the opposite. The Bears are 9-5, and Georgetown was 5-9 for the season.
Yes, they played each other twice, and UPIKE has won both of those. And Pikeville will control the tap. Georgetown will control the tap. Sorry, I got those orange uniforms on.
Exactly. We got the white on today.
And UPIKE coming out in looks like a 1-2-2 zone. Georgetown puts up a shot, and rebound comes off to Feltner, and Pike will push it up the floor. Out top with it, Mullins gives it up. And they'll work a little weave. Hey, Pike will moving quickly with the ball. I like that. Trying to go down inside with it, nothing there. And they'll go cross court and tipped out of bounds by Georgetown. Who'll stay with Pike. Well, only 8 seconds on the shot clock, though.
Yeah, it's trying to go all the way across to Odia, and that's a hard pass to make from one corner to the other.
Especially when you float it like that. And they'll go to Burbridge. Pike, like I said, they've got to realize how much time they got. And I don't think she does. There's a 3, and it's a shot clock violation.
Yes.
Bears didn't do a very good job that time.
No, first possession, have a shot clock violation. That's not the way you want to get started.
Not what you're looking for. And Georgetown will set the play and walk it into the front court. Taking their time with it. Georgetown wanting to go inside. Pike will really packing in the zone on them. They try to go down on the baseline. And Georgetown throws it back out. That'll be a 3. And it's good out there. That's Madison Darnell with the basket.
Just a freshman, and she is their leading scorer, but only averaging 10 points a game.
And Pike will work it around out front again. Will get a little bit better look than he had the last time. And Georgetown with the steal. Pike will not playing well to start the ball game here.
No, they're not.
And there's a steal. See if they can get out on the run and do a little bit better. Dora Odia takes it to the basket and missed it. Rebound comes off to Georgetown. And here come the Tigers back the other way with it. There's another 3 by Georgetown. This one no good, but the rebound put back up and in by Georgetown down in the paint. Lytle with the basket, and Georgetown up 4-0 here. And Pike will throws it away again. Just way out of sync here to start the ball game.
Yes.
Georgetown with it out front, working it. Pike will really, looks like he switched to a man-to-man now maybe. See if that'll do a little bit better. They were getting beat in the zone. They double team down on the baseline. And there's a 3 that's no good. And Emily Baker grabs a rebound. Feltner will bring it back the other way. Had an elbow jumper and didn't take it. Brianna Burbridge, though, gets it down in the paint, knows what to do with it.
Well, that's what they need to do, and they've got, I think that is Greatrix at the scores table to come in to give them a little more height inside. And got a walk. Yep. Now she'll have a chance to come in. And let's see. She's going to come in, replace Burbridge.
Yep. It's got to get something going because they just look lifeless on the offensive end.
Right. Lots of good crisp ball movement we've seen them have here late in the season.
Working that weave again out front. They throw it away. And Georgetown will take it all the way. Blocked. Yep, Pikeville comes away with it. Odia gets it out there. And here comes Pikeville back the other way. Ball tipped from behind. Georgetown comes away with another steal. Georgetown brings it down the floor. That's
the silver lining to this start is Georgetown's not scoring on the other end.
That's true. Kind of just a sloppy start for a ball game.
Yeah.
Georgetown tries to take it inside. Ball's knocked loose. Pikeville comes away with it.
It's probably pretty well even in turnovers right now.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Neither one is scoring very much.
You know, and I'm not sure that it's defense causing the turnovers.
Right.
There's a shot on the baseline. Good, though, by Greatrix.
That's a good drive by Mullins, drawing the defense to her and left Greatrix open on the baseline. It's tied at 4.
Georgetown will work it around again. There's a 3, and it's good out front by Graves. All right. Pike will try to bring it up, and Georgetown extending their defense out. Nice pass down. Oh, Dora Odia had a good look, missed it. Rebound, puts it back up, gets fouled.
Yes. And that foul's going to go against Graves, her first, team's first. 2 shots for Odia.
Yep. You know, Dora's moving the ball well, but she's going to have to start getting baskets, though. Free throw's good.
Got number 11 for Georgetown, and no, it's 31, excuse me.
Yep.
Reagan Williams.
Both free throws good by Odia. 7-6. Georgetown with the lead. Pike will now picking up their half-court defense, and Georgetown throws it away.
Well, you know, they've probably had that in the game plan to start with, Charlie, picking up full court, putting pressure on, but you got to score buckets before you can do that. 6:19 left. And here's the shot put up, no good. That was Feltner. Georgetown has it into the front court working.
Trying to get, yep.
Long 3.
And Feltner will bring it back up the floor now.
Another rebound, Emily Baker.
Yeah. You know, Bears done a good job rebounding. Just don't seem to be moving. And there's probably a bad pass. Got bailed out.
Well, they did. Baker, if she'd have caught it, she didn't have no place to go. She'd have been double teamed, and so they end up got a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. So 4:47 left, first quarter, 7-6. Georgetown over UPIKE Lady Bears. We'll be right back. It's WPRG TV Sports.
All right. Check. So I can't hear myself. Can you hear me?
I barely can't hear you. Sound good on your end?
We got to talk to him. Can't talk much.
And welcome back to the Expo Center. 4:47 left here in the first quarter, 7-6. And Baker on the inbound puts it up and in, and UPIKE has their first lead, Charlie.
That's more what it should look like. Georgetown will bring it up the floor now. Get it. There's a nice steal again by Baker. Feltner pulls up at the elbow. It's no good. Rebound Georgetown. And Georgetown will push it back up the floor. Bowling with it. Pike got back on defense well.
Yeah, they did.
There's Georgetown trying to go down inside. Pike again with good defense. A 3 straight away is good by Olivia Bowling. Now there's the trap, and Feltner in trouble. Going to be a walk. Yep. She never pick a dribble up there.
No. No, especially when they're trapping, you don't even dribble that. You know, you just try to stay in the middle of the floor.
Yeah. Don't take it to the corners. And Georgetown will bring it into the front court again. Bowling with it. I will back to that, looks like a 3-2 zone. Georgetown trying to work it inside. Good defense on the interior for Pike. And there's
beautiful steal.
Baker will bring it up the floor now. They're trying to force the ball right now. Rebound, loose ball picked up by Georgetown. And Georgetown nearly loses it on the other end. And they try to go. Wow.
I called a foul on Greatrix. Didn't see that one. Looked like she's standing there with her arms straight up. That's her first, team's first. 3:17 left, 10-8. Georgetown with the lead. They must have counted that a two-point shot top of the circle instead of three.
Must have, yep. Free throw's good.
Number 33, Whitney O'Mara, into the lineup for Georgetown. Second free throw also good. 12-8. Georgetown with a 4-point lead.
Iowa bringing it into the front and just threw it away.
All right, right to her.
Miscommunications. That'll be a foul on Engler. It'll be the first foul on Engler. She just now coming into the ball game. Out top with it, Georgetown working it. And Darnell again shooting from the elbow. This one is short. Pybel's rebound comes off to Burbridge. And now Feltner will bring it up the floor. I don't know if Georgetown's changed the way they play defense. It's confused Pybel, or Pybel just not playing well?
Well, they're not moving the ball like they normally do.
No.
It's the crisp passes.
Baker drives in the lane, shot good.
Boy, off the glass. Tough shot that time by Emily Baker. She's our leading scorer right now with 4. 12-10.
There's a steal by Engler. And she'll get it up to Baker, and Baker tried to go back to Engler. She should have just took it to the right.
Yes, one dribble, and you got a layup.
There's a 10-footer short by Georgetown. And Georgetown working it. They get the basket on the inside, though. Williams with the points. Baker's pull-up shot's good.
That was a nice ball fake that time with the pass, and back the defense up, and she knocks it down. Should have took it to go a while ago.
Runner good in the lane.
Bowling,
yeah, Bowling's had a pretty good game. And it'll be Pike with it out front. Feltner. I mean, Bears are lucky to be in the game the way they played early, Larry.
they have.
And a nice pass inside this time. Greatrix knows what to do with it, puts it in.
Well, that's what they can do with their height. Georgetown don't have nobody inside that can match up to Greatrix or Burbage if they moved her down low.
Georgetown trying to shoot the threes. Rebound comes off to Baker. We got a timeout called by Pike.
30 seconds.
So we'll keep it right here.
1 minute exactly to go here in the first quarter as it's 16-14. UPIKE trails by 2. They'll have it side out the back court out of the timeout. And defense picking up a little better right now, Charlie, but the offense, that's where they're looking sluggish. Of course, they've had last couple trips, they had some good offense. They got it into Greatrix, and before that, Baker on the baseline with a ball fake to Greatrix and defense off of her. She knocks down a little 8-footer. So they worked it better the last couple times.
I think so. I mean, but the defense has been decent the whole game.
Right.
And if it hadn't, we'd have been in real trouble, though.
Yes. I know after the first break, both teams had 4 turnovers.
We have 1 minute left here in the first quarter. 16-14, Georgetown with the lead. And it'll be Pike. We're bringing it up the floor. And we've got changes going on for the Bears here. We got, shoot, lost my mind there.
We got number 11, Reed in.
Alexis Reed. And O'Dea goes up with a shot, can't get it in. And Burbridge gets fouled on the rebound.
And I think that might go against number 21, Ison.
Should be 2 shots for Burbridge.
No, they're going to give it on number 31, Regan Williams. That's her first, third team foul, and Burbridge will be at the line to shoot 2.
And Burbridge misses the front end. So Burbridge and Baker, I believe, were first team all conference for the Bears. They put those up last night at the banquet.
Right.
And let's see, I think Mary Englert made second team as well.
Looks like Frank coming in for Georgetown.
Burbridge's second free throw is no good.
Missed them both.
Rebound comes off to Georgetown's Darnell. No 10-second count in Mid-South Conference women's.
Right. Any college.
Any college, okay.
Yeah.
Pike's defense denying the ball inside rather well right now.
Yes.
As I say, that Darnell gets in, but gets it blocked.
But gets it blocked by Burbridge. 15 seconds left.
Reed will put up the 3 and missed it.
Might have been a little early on that one.
Yep. Well, Georgetown misses it too, so England can't get a shot away at the end of one. 16-14, Georgetown. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
And we're back at the Expo Center ready for second quarter action. It's 16-14, Georgetown over UPIKE. But the Bears will have it to start the quarter, Charlie.
The Bears' defense has picked up. Offense still, they're just not passing the ball well right now.
Right. Not shooting it very well either.
No. I'd be more comfortable with their passing, though. Engler will put a shot up. It's no good. Good look. I mean, good call, good shot.
Yes. Just they've not hit a three-pointer yet.
And Georgetown have it in the front court. Pike will switch back to the man-to-man. I do like the way they switch defenses a lot. Confuses the opponents. That's a good pass down low, but Georgetown missed shot, though. And Odia comes away with the rebound.
Well, I tell you, if Georgetown had made the layups they've missed, they'd be up 6 or 8.
Of course, Pike would have been also.
Yes, they had a walk.
Yep. Dragging her foot.
Yes. Well, she started, she was wanting to try to get it down inside to Burbridge, and the defense stepped in front, and she then passed out to the wing, but caused her to drag her foot.
Georgetown will bring it into the front court on the other end. And nice pass down inside. Burbridge has done a good job stopping the penetration, though. There's an easy-looking shot they give up to Darnell. So Georgetown back by 4 now, 18-14. Picking their dribble up way too far out there, Larry.
Yes.
And got lucky there.
Think might have. Looked like that chicken wing flew out a little bit.
Yes. Just not playing in sync right now, Larry. I don't know the other way to put it.
Right.
Throw it over top to Odia, and they'll probably work it around again. Say 15-footers, the biggest, deepest shot they've been able to hit. Odia on the drive, shot blocked, and it'll be belong to Georgetown. And the Tigers throw it away.
And that's about the theme of the way this one's went so far. Let's see, first quarter stats, both teams was 7 turnovers, so it's 14 turnovers. Both teams right now is on a 28 turnover pace. UPIKE shooting it actually a little better. They're shooting 42%, Georgetown 37%.
And that'll be a push on Georgetown. Looks like that'll be on Frank.
Number 24. Exactly who it is, Frank. And that's the second team foul here in the quarter.
England puts it on the floor. They'll kick it back out. There's a 3.
Baker.
Baker no good.
Don't normally take those shots. It looks good, though.
I mean, he had a good look. They've had good looks. They just haven't been able to make one.
Right.
That's a normal part of their offense. And they gave up an easy one there. Nobody stepped in the middle and stopped that penetration.
They didn't get that switch on defense that they normally get. And here again, the trap at mid-court. And it's going to be a kicked ball. And it looks like Feltner will be back in replacing Reed for the Lady Bears.
You can't be happy with them stopping at mid-court and getting trapped out there like that.
Right. Well, they've showed their defense, so you quit driving it to the corner.
Yeah.
You come to the middle of the court.
Right. Mullins.
And that weave at the top of the circle, they've completely shut it down. They've seen that before, and they're jumping the screen.
Englert hits the first three for the Bears. It's a three-point ball game, 20-17. Georgetown leading Pike.
UPIKE's had one lead of 2 points, and that's been it.
Yep. Georgetown working it around inside. And she might have got by with a walk there.
Might have.
I don't think she ever put it on the floor, did she?
She did, but I think she might have took a couple steps before she did.
Baker trying to take it into the paint, and she'll get the block. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
And that's going to be the second one on Isom. Be 3 team fouls in the quarter, 6:49 left. Baker will be shooting free throws.
Bears have really struggled from the free throw line as well.
Emily Baker was 6. She's their leading scorer so far.
Got another substitution coming in for the Bears. Free throw's good.
Great tricks back in.
Coming back in, yep. Burbridge will come back out. Williams back in for Georgetown. Baker makes them both.
Williams coming in for Isom. She picked up that second foul, so take her out.
Georgetown, there, nice hands at times. That Emily Baker again?
Baker, yes.
We'll have a tie-up.
And it's going to stay with Georgetown. Just couldn't get control of it.
6:37 left here in the first half. 22-19 Georgetown.
And it looks like Bowling coming back in for Georgetown. She'll replace Darnell. 6:37 left here in the second quarter, 22-19.
Shot way off, but Georgetown comes away with the rebound, and that's going to be a foul on Greatrix.
Yes, fouled from behind. That's a hard shot to rebound, Charlie.
Yes.
You get yourself in position to think it's going to come off the rim, and it's an air ball, and it falls right in someone's hands.
Free throw's good. 23-19 Georgetown. One more free throw coming, and it rolls in. Georgetown up 24-19, 5-point advantage. Georgetown really extending their defense out, and it's got Pikeville confused.
Yes.
Englert goes down in the baseline. They'll kick it back out top to Feltner. And they'll try to go down inside. Nope. Can't get it down into Greatrix. Georgetown working around outside the three-point line again. Nobody in the paint at all for the Tigers.
No.
There's a drive blocked by Greatrix. Englert's going to take it down the lane. Shot up and good.
Gets a nice roll on that one. That's what they need to do when they get the rebound. They need to attack on the other end, try to get some quick offense.
24-21. Georgetown by 3 here. We got 5:22 to play here in the first half. Georgetown working it around the horn. And Pike will really run into the ball and got a block.
Block.
Yep. Great.
Nice play that time by Feltner, knocking it in, keeping it from going Alabama. And you don't see that very often.
Nope, went right back to Baker, didn't it?
Yes. They got a back tip, and it come off the backboard.
She didn't see England out in front of her. She was open. I thought she should have given it up to her on the break.
Right.
Georgetown, their ball tipped away. Back out to the Tigers, though. Let's see, that's Darnell trying to take it inside. There's a three by Georgetown, no good. And rebound comes off to Mary Englert. And this time Georgetown doesn't set up in that half.
Well, they're only setting up in that, Charlie, after a made bucket. Yes.
Okay. I think they've been challenged about their defense, haven't they?
They have.
And Baker couldn't get the shot off. And that'll be a foul on England. Trying to find the right combination's been hard right now for Coach Williams.
Mullins called for the foul. And we've got a media timeout, Charlie. 3:57 left here in the second quarter, 24-21. Georgetown with the lead. This is WPRG TV Sports. Back at the Expo Center, 3:57 left here in the first half. 24-21, Georgetown. And Georgetown's Olivia Bowling will be at the line for 2 foul shots, Charlie.
Georgetown has been able to score the ball much better than Pikeville.
Yes.
Pikeville has struggled on the offensive side.
And neither team actually scoring
well,
or
yes.
shooting very much, because both of them come in averaging 76 and 72 points a game. And right now we're on a 50-point pace.
Yeah. See what kind of up there. They get trapped in midcourt again. And this time we're going to get a foul out of it.
That's going to go against number 31, Williams. That's going to be her second. 4 team fouls.
3:49 to play here in the first half. 26-21, Georgetown.
Lido into the ball game for Georgetown.
Georgetown, Pikeville backing it in, Odia.
And they're going to get 3 seconds. They missed the walk. She didn't get out of the lane, so they called the 3 seconds, which
at least the fans thought there was 3 seconds.
Well, that was 3 seconds. That was a good call, but you don't never see it. But when she faked the pass, she drug her foot, and they didn't call it. So I think that was a little bailout.
Yeah. And Georgetown, their largest lead at 7, 28-21. Pikeville just rushing it right now there. 3, no good. Rebound, Georgetown.
And Greatrix is going to pick up the foul on that one.
I didn't see that one either.
I think she stuck her leg out. Yeah. And that's going to be her second. 28-21, largest lead for Georgetown. 3:05 left here in the first half.
Georgetown brings it into the front court. Looking down inside, nothing there. Pikeville in that 3-2 zone. And nobody wants to hold on the ball.
Well, Georgetown with 8 turnovers, 9 for Pikeville.
And Darnell. Bowling.
Bowling. And it's up to 10.
Lacey passes. Pikeville dodged the bullet. They'll get it down. Nice strong move inside that time by Greatrix. She'll go to the line. She's got 2 shots coming.
That foul's going to go against Darnell. That's 5 team fouls, but she was fouled after shooting, so like Charlie said, she'll have 2.
It doesn't matter. There's 2 on every shot, remember?
There'll be 2 from here on after 5. Yeah.
And misses the front end. She'll have one more. Second shot up and short. Not doing very well on any aspect on the offensive end.
No.
Georgetown being very patient. Got the big 10-point lead here. Bowling tries to go down inside, nothing there. 3 out of the corner, no. Odie, and now we got a 3-on-1 break. Can they finish a break? England puts it in. Good little break that time.
It was. They needed that bucket. Been a drought for them.
31-23. Georgetown leading by 8. Bowling out front, trying to direct traffic here. Now they get everybody set. Running their play. Bowling trying to run her in the lane, and like I say, Georgetown's not been very good inside.
Awkward shot.
Mullins for 3.
And that's a 5-0 run for Pikeville and cuts it to 5. 1 minute left.
Maybe they can get back in sync here. Be nice to go in on a run at the break.
Well, they're doing a lot better when they've got to break. When they have to go in, set up in the half court, they're not doing very well. Darnell.
Yeah, nice drive by Darnell. First time they've given up a drive like that.
Yes.
Mullins. Shot missed.
Yeah, another easy one.
And Pike will need not this time they stopped the dribble penetration. That's got to be a walk.
23 seconds left. Lady Bears can be able to work for the last shot if that's what they choose to do. As Emily Baker and Burbage back in.
See what they decide to do this trip down. And they'll bring it up. Feltner. To Baker, top of the key there. England's going to drive into the paint. Nothing there for her. There's a nice drive, just didn't finish. And loose ball. Tough first half, Larry. Tough to watch.
Yes, it was.
33-26. Georgetown leading at the half. We'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
And welcome back to the Expo Center. We're at the half. It's 33-26. UPIKE over, Georgetown over UPIKE. And Charlie, not a very well played first half, actually, for either team. Georgetown just shooting the ball a little better.
You're right. Pike really has not been able to get the ball up and down the floor well. That's been a problem for them. They get caught in these traps at midcourt and in just making just bad passes. Normally their passes are very crisp, but they're floating them all over the place tonight.
Well, the shooting just 38% from the field, 28% from three-point line, and 50% at the foul line. That's just not going to get it done. Georgetown, on the other hand, as far as foul shooting, UPIKE was 4 of 8, and they were 6 of 6. So that's 2 points different there at the foul line. Then they had one more three-pointer than the Bears, so you can add another point to that. And then they scored 8 points off turnovers compared to UPIKE's 2. That makes up the difference at the half right there. Just not being able to get anything going. Always they're distributing the ball good. They've got 8 assists on 10 made buckets, but missed several layups, as well as Georgetown. If Georgetown had just made the layups that they missed, they'd have been up 12 or 14 points.
You're right. Both teams just not been very, very good taking care of the basketball.
Yes. The Lady Bears will have it coming out of the break and see if they can get started. Burbage not playing a whole lot in that first half for UPIKE. Let's see. for her points. She only played 11 points in that first half, so just a little over a half. Don't know why that is. Usually, you know, she's one of the players that's on the floor as much as any of the rest, so she's out there to start the second half.
We'll see what happens here in the second half if they can take care of the ball a little bit better. It'll be UPIKE ball to start the half. See what they can do here. Georgetown back in that, looks like a man-to-man now, isn't it?
Yes.
Like a man started in the zone and then went right to a man-to-man.
And very active man-to-man.
Yes. Pike will looking better about moving the ball around now, this half, though. Feltner with the drive has it blocked, though. But Pike comes away with the loose ball shot up and good.
England. No, excuse me, Mullins.
Yep. Good start.
Yes.
Much better than they looked in the first half.
Well, that come off an offensive rebound off a blocked shot, so they didn't get very many of those in the first half. Matter of fact, second chance points, that's only their fifth. Georgetown was 6.
Georgetown trying to get it down inside, shots up, and no good. Burbage tips the ball to Feltner, and Byers will bring it into the front court. Mullins another 3, and this one's off.
And I think Baker's going to get called for the reach in on that one.
Yep.
It's going to be her second. Can't fault the effort that young lady brings anytime.
Yeah, I think the Bears look a little sharper to start the second half. See if they can keep it up. Georgetown trying to go down inside. Darnell, I think Burbage got a piece of it before she let it go.
She might have, but she got the ball fake, and I think Burbage got the ball on the way by on the ball fake.
I think
lets her sail on by and then puts it in. That's a tough pass.
Yep. Might have been a little foul there, too. Mullins trying to step through, nothing there. Georgetown's interior defense has been good. ODS shot no good. Georgetown trying to bring it back into the front court. And it's a nice pass. Good ball move at that time of Georgetown.
And that's Lotto with the bucket. Lead up to 8 now. Miss Burbage under the bucket that time.
Powell doing a better job getting the ball across midcourt, though. Feltner for 3. Nope. Rebound. Baker, and she's fouled.
Yeah, and they need some of those threes to fall in to open that inside up, but Baker were working hard on the boards that time, and see, that foul was on number 2, Bowling. That's her first. Emily will be at the line to shoot 2.
And free throw bounces off.
And that puts the Bears under 50% from the foul line, and that's not going to help you none in a tournament.
No, you got to hit free throws. You got one more. Baker, second shot, no good again. And Bowling, Englert with the reach in.
Yes. So right now the Bears, Charlie, 4 of 10 from the foul line.
You know, not going to win games shooting 40% from the line, are you?
Not in a close game. And if we want to keep this in close, we're going to have to start making some of those.
Yes. Georgetown with it. And nice hands by the Bears. Feltner. Englert will take it all the way inside, shot up and good.
That's what they need to do, is tighten up their defense and get points off of defense.
Georgetown back in the other end of it. Looking inside, they'll go cross court. There's a 3. Bowling, no good. And knocked out of bounds by Georgetown.
And it might have been a little bit of a contact there.
Yeah, I think you could have called a foul.
When you knock Englert off her feet, there's a little bit of contact, right?
Yeah. 37-31, Georgetown. 6:48 to play here in the third. And Pike will with it. Get it back to Engler. We'll give and go back to Burbridge, and she's going to be fouled. And that will be on Bowling.
That's going to be her second quick one. That's the second team foul also here in the quarter. 6:32 left, third quarter. It's 37-31. See if Burbage can break the missed streak at the foul line. And
I think they need to see one go through the basket.
They need to see something go through the basket, that's for sure. Right now, they're 4 of 11 from the foul line for the game.
5 of 12 now.
That one rattles, but stays. And leads at 5 as Greatrix comes in. And Burbage will go out. Burbage just don't acts like, don't know if she's hurt or something, just don't act like her normal self today.
You're right. Of course, nobody looks like their normal self for the Bears right now.
That's true. Called for the ball.
Yeah. Georgetown coach wanting a foul, but I think it was a good call. I think Frank just lost, tried to force it, didn't she? And UPIKE will get it back down. Try to get it down inside, nothing there.
Yes.
Englert tries to drive, has it knocked away, it'll stay with the Bears.
That's the reason I said earlier they need to see a couple of those three-pointers fall, and that'll loosen that inside up some.
Yeah, I think so.
6 minutes exactly left. It's 37-32, and we got a foul.
Yep.
Nope, it's going to be on Georgetown.
Yeah. I think she was trying to set a pick.
Yeah, as Darnell, and that's going to be her second.
Out top, Feltner with it. Englert will put up the three.
Partially
blocked. Yep. Georgetown coming up with the rebound. Neither team willing to pass the ball ahead. There's a three, though. And falls in for Georgetown's Graves. That was 40, wasn't it? 20, wasn't it? Shot no good. And jump ball.
And that will go to the Lady Tigers. Let's see, wait a minute now.
Officials having a discussion here on what that's about.
Well, don't know.
I don't know. Are they giving him a warning? Being
okay,
out of box?
no. What it was, they was changing it down. This last shot they made, they counted it a 2-point bucket instead of a 3. They took a point off the board for Georgetown.
Okay.
They seen that to start with, and that's a correctable error at the next dead ball.
Okay. Georgetown with it. Trying to go down inside. Leading by 7 here. Frank shot up, no good. And just not going to the ball hard tonight.
Just standing there,
yep,
waiting for the ball to come to them instead of going after it.
That was a good rebound that time. There's a 3 short. Rebound comes off to England. Pyle with it again. Bringing it back out top. They try to go down inside. Just a hair too tall.
Yes.
And she'll pull up the shot and make it, though. Nice job by Greatrix.
Well, Englert went around her and made a cut to the basket on the baseline. Both defenders went with her and left Greatrix wide open.
Georgetown working it. There's another 3 by Georgetown, and it's good.
The Lady Bears can get it down to 5 or 6 points and then doing nothing on the defensive end of it.
And that was good by Greatrix.
Barely. Rolled all the way around that rim.
Georgetown on the other end with it.
The Bears' offense is coming to life a little bit. They need some stops on the defensive end.
They've not had a good stop. There's a 3. No, it's a 2. She's inside line. Missed it, though. Franks with the rebound. And she puts it in. Or Frank, no S. Sorry. 44-36, 8-point game. Greatrix goes up for the shot, gets fouled.
Yes. And that one's going to go on Darnell. That's her third. And we've got a timeout. It's 44-36. Georgetown over UPIKE. 3:24 left, third quarter. This is WPRG TV Sports. Welcome back to the Expo Center. 3:24 left, third quarter. Lead stands at 8 for Georgetown. Greatrix will be at the line trying to cut into that lead, Charlie.
They really need some free throws. Rolls it in.
Rolls it in. That's exactly right. But right now, that looks like a nothing but nylon.
It does. Second one's good.
And it's back to 6 again. They've had it to 5 or 6 points 3 or 4 times here in this quarter and just not been able to get the defense to stop on the other end.
Georgetown trying to take it in the paint. And they're going to get an and one. I'm not sure she didn't walk, but, you know.
Well, I didn't really see the foul either, but Greatrix looked like she had good defensive position, just standing with the hands up.
Right.
Nice. That's a tough shot. Shot went.
She gets the three-point play. Back to 9, just like that. And there's that trap. Willard got a little bit of an answer for it now. There's a drive by Baker for 2.
Bears still shooting only 37% for the game, 42 for Georgetown, and Lady Bears 41% from the free throw line, 5 of 12.
Right.
Well, it's 7 of 14 now, as Greatrix made those 2 after we had the sheet handed to us.
Well, they changed it up, got Greatrix in there along with Burbage. There's a deep 3 by Georgetown, no good, but ball out of bounds off Franks.
And she had to fire that one up because just as she left her hands, the shot clock went off. 47-42, 18 left in the third. Bears trail. They have the basketball, bring this length of the floor.
Englert back in the ball game for Pike. And Bears looking, they're going to give it to Englert. There's a 3 by Feltner. It's good. Nice shot by Sierra Feltner.
And that's got it to 4. That's close as they've been in a while.
Maybe they pull out one of those typical
grind it out, reaching down deep victory, huh?
Yep. If they get a few of those to fall, that'll help tremendously. Englert had good defense, just a good drive on that one.
Well, number 21, Isom, she's taking over inside on the offensive end.
And I don't know how she got rid of it, but she does. Burbage with a nice step through for 2.
Yes. Again, trading buckets, though, Charlie.
Yeah, you got to come up, you got to get a stop. And then you can't give up a 3 after you get a couple stops.
Right.
And Georgetown thought they're going to try to drive it again. And she does, puts up a runner, no good. Burbage comes away with the rebound. Brianna Burbage will bring it all the way up the floor and lays it in.
That's a good drive. Got it to 2. 40 seconds left, third quarter.
There's an 18-footer by Georgetown, no good. And Baker comes away with the rebound. Bears will set their offense up now.
Yeah, it's basically a half a second difference, so they can work for the last shot.
Elbow jumper good.
Well, nobody comes out and gets her, and Emily Baker just sticks it in the bucket, and we're tied at 49.
Maybe seeing a couple of them fall helps them.
See if they can get a stop here.
Nope.
And let Isom drive it end to end with 10 seconds left and score at the buzzer 51-49 after 3. We'll be right back for fourth quarter action. This is WPRG TV Sports. And welcome back to Expo Center, ready for fourth quarter action. 51-49, Bears trail by 2. They will have it starting this fourth quarter. They cut a 7-point halftime deficit down to 2. Had it tied up with 10 seconds to go and let Georgetown drive it end to end and score at the buzzer. Feltner has it in the front court to England. Try to go down inside to Baker, and it's going to stay with the Lady Bears. Englert steps out of bounds to bring it in.
Bears tied up with this possession. And Burbridge goes up strong.
She's going to get caught over the back.
Just tough place down in tight.
Well, what she needed to do, actually, she needed to kick that one out and reset and then let them bring it back into her.
Right.
That's her second foul. Only the first on UPIKE. Charlie, on that drive to the bucket on the last quarter, they only had 3 fouls. If they had fouled before she got to the bucket and got her shot up, they might not have been able to get a shot off the end of the quarter. And she throws it up and in and gets an and one.
But she walked.
And she's controlling the inside now. That's 9 points for her, but she's had all 9 of them here in the second half.
I like to see those high school officials call this one. I think they call it better. Free throws.
Well, that's you're getting your normal Mid-South Conference call on this one.
Oh yeah. Nice pass down. Burbridge puts it in.
Yeah, that's a good cut to the bucket by Burbridge. And don't know if that's England or
I think it was England.
I didn't know if that's her or Mullins got the pass, but a nice pass.
Yes.
Georgetown by 3, 54-51.
Well, Frank took it back outside. That's a walk. That's a walk.
Yes. A little bunny
3
hop.
seconds.
There was also a walk out front. He had his choice on that one, didn't he?
Yeah, that was going to be a turnover one way or the other. I will bring it into the front court. I'll get within 1 or possibly take the lead. Baker working hard, nothing there. Burbridge 15-footer short. Fight for the rebound, and we're going to jump ball, I think.
And that's going to go to Georgetown. Baker down on the floor again, tying it up.
But still just don't have that aggressiveness down on the offensive end, do they?
Darnell back in the lineup for Georgetown as Graves will get a rest.
And it'll be Georgetown bringing it up. They lead by 3, 54-51. Trying to get it down inside again. 3 out of the corner is off. Rebound Burbridge. Feltner now has it. Back out to Mullins. Nice pass back and too tall. Right idea.
Nice set, just wasn't able to finish. Odia into the lineup for UPIKE as Mullins will get a rest.
7:42 to play. Georgetown by 3 with the basketball. Into the front court. Trying to get, that's Bowling. Trying to go to Frank. Frank shot up, no good. Rebound, Englert.
Good defense that time by Baker.
Englert will kick it back outside. The Bears will restart their offense. Baker kicks it into the corner. Englert for a three. It's no good. Burbridge can't control the rebound. And they're going to give her and one.
And guess who? Isom.
That was a mismatch there. 56-51.
That's 12 points for Isom.
Most of them here in this second half.
I think maybe all of them. Let's see if I can go back to our halftime.
Makes the free throw. That's a big difference in the game right now, free throws. 57-51, Georgetown.
Isom had 2 rebounds in the first half, and that was it.
Okay.
She's got 13 points here to the second half.
Odia with it, gives it outside to Mary Englert. Englert with a runner in the lane, no good. Ball tipped away, though, by Pike. Odia gets it back out top. Feltner. Feltner tries to go down inside Brianna Burbridge. That's a foul. There's a three, Englert, no good. Nobody under the basket.
Yeah.
But if you're guarding, you hold your hands down like that, isn't that a foul?
Well, she didn't take the shot.
Okay.
And there's another and one on the other end. As Darnell gets it, and Georgetown right now just taking it to UPIKE.
Yep.
And we're going to have a timeout. Coach Williams calling for a timeout. Let's see what he's going to be a full. So 6:13 left in the game. It's 59-51 Georgetown. They'll be at the free throw line when we return. This Mid-South Championship Girls Tournament on WPRG TV Sports. And welcome back to the Expo Center. 6:13 left, 59-51. Georgetown with the lead, and that is Madison Darnell at the line trying to complete the three-point play. And if she does, Charlie, it makes 3 straight trips down, and they've had the and one.
And gets it. And Pike will try to get up. They've got to get something going offensively.
Yeah, they're down 9. Their hit's getting crunch time now.
Ball kicked. It'll stay with Pikeville.
And UPIKE has been whistled for 4 fouls, and Georgetown none here in this quarter. They're going to have to take it down inside and try to get some foul calls.
You're right. Baker gives it up out front. Feltner. Englert takes it on the baseline, has it stolen away. And 2.
And the largest lead for Georgetown now, 62-51, down 11.
Georgetown just getting out in their face, playing defense. Baker with a basket.
She stayed with it.
It's 62-53. And Georgetown with it. A little weave at there. There's fakes the shot. They'll get it back outside. There's a 3 by Darnell. Good. 65-53, 4:55 to play. Say Bears will have to take it and start driving into the paint.
Yeah, they're going to have to be aggressive.
There's a foul. Send Emily Baker to the free throw line. And it looks like we got a timeout on the floor.
Yes, got a media timeout, 4:47 left, 65-53 Georgetown. This is WPRG TV Sports. Welcome back to the East Kentucky Expo Center. 4:47 left here in the ball game. The final opening round game of the Girls Mid-South Conference Tournament, and UPIKE trails Georgetown 65-53. Emily Baker will be at the line for 2 free throws, Charlie.
Baker trying to get the Bears on the scoreboard again. They get the first one. First time we've had a good look from the line.
The 3 previous games, all the top seeds come away with the victory, but it's looking a little bleak right now for UPIKE as they trail by 10. Plenty of time, but they're going to have to get some stops on the other end.
See if they've got that heart and fight left in them. Kick ball.
Yes.
Now, question. It's not a kick on the offense, though, is it? It goes off an offensive foot.
Right. Well, I didn't think that was actually a kick
I
myself.
Thought she had it, put it,
when Feltner was guarding her, it looked to me like she just dribbled it off her foot.
Yeah.
Off of Feltner's foot. Good defense
Good
that time of Greatrix.
Yep.
And then reach in with a tie-up, and that'll go to the Bears.
Could have called a foul on that.
And that was Ison trying to take it against Grayson.
Greatrix.
Excuse me, as she's been successful taking it against Burbridge.
Feltner trying to go down inside with it. Mullins. Greatrix too far out on the floor, probably. Yep. Mullins step back 3 is way off. They're just beating them to the ball. And makes the easy one.
And beating them back down the floor also.
And Pike will again with it. Frank will pick up the foul. She's not happy about it.
No. That's going to be her 3rd. And only 2nd team foul, so no foul shots. UPIKE with 4 team fouls, so the next foul will put Georgetown at the foul line.
I'd take it right at her. She's so mad.
And don't know where that was going to, but.
Got to get up there and hold on to the ball. 3. No good. But no competition for the
just
rebound.
wanting it more right now, Charlie.
Yep. Say it's hard to beat a team 3 times with Georgetown.
And another unforced error by UPIKE, and they're coming apart at the seams now.
May need to make some personnel changes here.
.315 all that's left. Georgetown enjoying their largest lead at 14.
And Georgetown with it. Trying to take it down in the lane again. There's a 3. Bowling way off. UPIKE ball.
Yes.
3 minutes exactly. 69-55 is a long way to go in 3 minutes.
And the Lady Bears has not been able to make a bucket on the offensive end, so they can't set up in the full court pressure.
And George Pike with it again. Baker takes it. No, blocked.
Yeah. Georgetown feeling it now. You can see the energy level picking up. And that's going to be against Greatrix, and that's going to send Bowling to the line.
Yeah, Greatrix didn't need to. If she kept her feet still, she might have had a shot at that.
Right.
Bowling with 2 shots. First one's good. One more coming. Engler will check in for Mullins. Also getting set. Estrada checking in for the Bears.
Has she been hurt and just come back to the team?
I haven't seen her play in a while.
No.
And there's a drive by Englert, no good. Rebound Georgetown. And a foul on Pike.
And that's Estrada. No, number 10, England. Her third. And walked the other end to shoot 2.
2:25 left in this one. And Georgetown in control.
Yes, they are. 16-point lead and can add to that.
Frank was short. Second shot up and good.
And we got a full timeout. 2:25 left. It's 72-55. Georgetown with the big lead. We'll be right back for the finish of tonight's game between Georgetown and UPIKE. This is WPRG TV Sports.
Shot good.
Englert.
72-58. 2:10 to play, though. Bears in trouble here. Frank out front with it for Georgetown. Tigers working it around in no hurry. And one.
She's on the paint. Second half. 17 points all coming in the second half. And we're speaking of number 21, Haley Isom. And she's listed as a guard, Charlie, at 5'8", but now she's stepping in and playing the 5 spot here in this second half and controlled the paint.
Yeah, Georgetown with the big lead here. Nice shot that time by Burbridge. Should have been doing that all night.
Yes. Attacking the glass.
Man, she lost it out of bounds. UPIKE ball on the turnover. And Felder has it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Pike. And let's see what they're going to do here with it. Pike will try to get it inbounds and get it in. Englert steps back, kicks it back out top. Feltner goes back to Englert. Estrada back out to Berger. Or is that Baker? That's Berger.
That's Berger.
Yeah. Shot up and good.
Feltner.
Sierra Feltner. 1 minute left in the ball game. 75-62 Georgetown. The Tigers are going to move on.
Yes.
Play in the Sunday semifinals. And the Georgetown Tigers just eating clock up here. 3 straight away. Nope. And it'll be knocked out of bounds by Georgetown, so Pike will have it with 38 seconds left. Feltner will bring it up the floor for the Bears. Over on the right side, goes down in, trying to go down inside. Estrada.
Might have got away with a walk.
Don't think there's any doubt about it. Missed a shot, got fouled.
And then she got fouled on the putback. And Emily Baker, the only senior on the team, Charlie, that suits up, got Addison Quarter, but she'd been injured and had to give up her playing career. So young Bears team have a lot of parts back next year, and but expected to do better than what they've done here today.
Absolutely.
This year. But as I said, only losing one player off the team as far as seniors, that's Emily Baker, which is a big loss for her.
Estrada's second free throw is good. Georgetown can run it out if Pike will let them, if they want to. Georgetown dribbling around out front. Excuse me. And they're going to just dribble it out. Pike was going to let them dribble it away. So 75-63 will be your final as the Georgetown Tigers win it over the UPIKE Bears. We'll take a break and be back with some final stats. This is Intermountain Sports Network.